With time running out in the 2020 legislative session, 4 top congressional leaders, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D-Calif, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, D.N.Y., Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, R-Calif, and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, R-Calif, are scheduled to meet Tuesday to discuss the next federal coronavirus aid package and the omnibus federal budget bill. "We have to move forward on the $748 billion that we all agree on," Senator Chris Coons, D.Del, told CNN Tuesday morning. Coons was referring to the bipartisan bill that excludes state and local aid and liability protections, and added that he had not received any assurance from McConnell that the contentious sister bill including $160 billion in state, local and tribal aid would even be brought to the Senate floor for a vote. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin last week offered a $916 billion plan on behalf of the White House that he said has McConnell's support. That plan includes both state and local aid and liability protections for businesses and schools as well as another round of stimulus checks, this time for $600. Top Democrats have called the White House plan unacceptable because it does not include additional supplemental unemployment benefits. Senate Majority Whip John Thune, R.S.D., noted on the Senate floor Tuesday morning that he was encouraged by the work of the bipartisan group, noting that their $908 billion proposal was along the lines of what McConnell has endorsed. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle have also called for any relief bill that passes to include another round of $1,200 direct payments, which were excluded from the bipartisan plan to keep costs down. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany reiterated President Trump's support for a second round of stimulus checks during a press briefing Tuesday. Pelosi, McConnell, and Mnuchin are contending with a Friday government shutdown deadline, before which they'll need to either pass an omnibus spending bill for fiscal 2021, which began October 1, or a short-term continuing resolution, what would be the third of the year, to keep the lights on and buy themselves more time. The hope is that the next round of coronavirus aid legislation would be attached to that $1.4 trillion omnibus spending bill, which could be finalized as early as Tuesday. Warren Buffett on stimulus gridlock. Just renew the PPP and get us to the end of the tunnel. Forbes unable to bridge gap on toughest issues. Bipartisan negotiators. Implore Congress to vote now on parts of $908 billion stimulus plan. Forbes bipartisan lawmakers finally ready to release $908 billion stimulus bill, but the plan is far from a done deal. Forbes talks on stimulus package deadlock on state and local aid despite assurances of progress. Forbes